Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. If you can hear like a piano in the background, just family member playing piano. But these came in today, or most of them did. But yeah, so I said I'd be getting a lot of Hot Wheels. This is part of that. But yeah, we'll have a look at them. So yeah, there's a lot here. I'll try and get through them quickly. I don't want this video to go on for ages. So the Cadillac, I think this is Eldorado. Yep. So this is a first edition. I used to have this car, but sold it, not realizing it was a first edition. And this is one I had when I was little. I've still got it somewhere. I don't know where. But one thing about these old first editions, so this is I think 2000, 2001, 2002, 2000 there. So it doesn't say it's a first edition, but usually you can tell because of I think the style it's written in. So if it's something like this, that's a first edition. Like these older ones, it says, but some of these 2000 ones, it doesn't say, which is a pain. So you have to sort of know what you're looking for. But yeah, so there's those two. This one, this is one I was kind of chasing. These are pretty hard to come by. The blister's a bit buckled, but doesn't bother me very much. The funny car, the Firebird funny car, very, very cool. I've got a couple of others up here. I think there's a few more I have as well. But yeah, very heavy. It's all metal. Yeah, very, very happy I've got that one. Might chuck it in a protector. Might not. Might not be worth putting it in because it's already damaged, but oh well. But yeah, these are pretty hard to come by. So I literally messaged John and said, "Oh, do you have one available?" And he didn't. And then I think a day later, a guy had it up for sale, so I picked it up. Monte Carlo concept car. I think I had one of these when I was little, or a version of it. It's fine. It's not much of a looker, that's for sure. Yeah, it's a pretty boring car. Yeah, it's a first edition, so that's why I got it. Mustang Convertible. I think this is like one of the worst, if not the worst Mustang, or like generation of Mustang. Everyone loves this Mustang because it's cheap and it's cheap power. Yeah, I'm not so easily bored. Very boring. Nothing to look at. Doesn't even resemble a Mustang like the classic ones. Yeah, and that it's a convertible as well, which I don't like. Yeah, but again, first edition, so I picked it up. Good card. Blister, I think. Oh no, blister's really good. I thought I felt something there, but yeah, very good. 40 Ford. So I've got one from like a 5-pack from many years ago. I've never seen this first edition. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't mind this truck, or yeah, Ford. It's okay. I'd much rather it be like a van. I think that'd be cooler. Never been a fan of these scoops. I think they look really ugly. But yeah, and it's got the big whale tail on the back. Yeah. There's that one. Ford GTs, yeah, 90. So this is in, I think, oh, excuse me, Gran Turismo. I think, oh, excuse me, from memory, I think there's another one that's pretty hard to come by. I've seen a couple of versions. They only made this model a couple of times and then they scrapped it, I think. First editions again, and also it's in like the normal colors, like the real one. Ugly car in real life, ugly toy car. It's in the Ford racing game, I think. It's very ugly in that as well. Terrible car, don't know why it exists. But yeah, it's just a weird looking car. This one came in a while ago. I don't know if I made a video on it, but I managed to find one by itself, and then I sold the set because I had the complete set. So it's been sold since. But yeah, managed to score one of these and Fast and Furious Supra. Which I might do a video on later, might not. May have already done a video and I just forgot. 69 Camaro tuned. I quite like this casting. I really like the side pipes. Love side pipes like that. It looks sick. I've got like a handful of these. I've got this one, a yellow one, a green one, and then an older yellow one somewhere. But yeah, good card, very straight, hard as well, which is kind of hard to come by. Good blister, but yeah, kind of cool. I like the colour. I like the decals as well. It looks pretty nice. Mini Cooper. Moving on, no. Another first edition. Yeah, not a fan of this Mini. There is a Morris Mini, like a proper Morris Mini first edition that you can get, which I think is way cooler than this trash. But yeah, first edition, why not? This one's really cool. So a friend has this. I'm actually trying to sell it. I think theirs is on a different card. I think it's like sort of like this card, but it's still a first edition. I think it's a variation. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But yeah, very cool. Super glad I've got it in my collection now. I think this is a Capri. Oh, Escort, sorry. Rally. Very cool. Love the fog lights. I've always loved fog lights. I don't know why. Always been obsessed with them, and mud flaps. Mud flaps and fog lights I've always loved on rally cars. Whenever there's an option in a game to put those on, they always go on. Yeah, they're not everyone's cup of tea though, I know. IROC Firebird. So I had one of these when I was little. It was silver. I don't remember much about it, other than it was my dad's, and I thought it was a very strange looking car then, and I think it still is a strange looking car. Pretty sure this is a 90s one. It says 97, but the actual car, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 90s, judging by the shape. I think this is the one that's supposed to look like a catfish. No idea why they went, oh yeah, let's make it after a catfish, wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, no idea why they went with that, but I do really like the tie riding, the Goodyear tie riding. I really like that. Very cool. Firebird. Gold colour's pretty nice. Again, yeah, it's just a bit of a strange looking car. First editions too, which is pretty cool. Also, this is red, and like that's blue there. I don't know what the difference is. If you guys can let me know in the comments, I'll try and go back and read the comments. I just don't get notified. But yeah, very interested to find out why that's red and that. Yeah, very curious. Cc3t Bird, very heavy casting, which is good. All metal, it seems to be. Yes, yep. Judging by how the lights reflecting off it, very cool car. This looks sick. I think it's just around the space race 63, so all the cars in America then look like freaking space shuttles. This looks awesome. I really like this. This looks way better in person. Also reminds me of a shark, I guess. Like the gills being there, but yeah, maybe that's what it's also based off. Very, very cool. Not a huge fan of those rims. But it's nice that they didn't go for the generic ones, the 5 spokes. It's nice that they went with those colours. It's like a gasoline green colour, like a bluey, or more of a green, I would say. Yeah, very cool. That looks really good in person. Absolutely love that. I don't know, I'll have a look at them one at a time. Oh, it's already 9 minutes, jeez. Some F1 or IndyCar. I'm not a huge like F1 nerd, so I may get these wrong. Don't know if this is a real F1 car. I don't think it is. Oh, is this a first edition? Oh, please tell me it is. Collect all the first editions. Maybe it is. I'll have to do some research on that. Very cool. Yeah, I've never really bought any F1 cars. Yeah, yellow blister, but meh. It's pretty old, this car. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I might be a first edition then. The Indy 500, I think it's called an Indy 500, or they changed the name. But yeah, pretty cool. Again, it's got the tie riding, which I like, and it's got these spoke wheels. Sorry, I was using my right hand because it's sore. Not sure what they're called, but if I ever made like a General Lee custom, I'd use these wheels. Yeah, not a fan of that color, but it's still pretty cool. Another fairly old casting actually. Same car, just different paint. I think this looks better. This isn't the first edition. I know they did a treasure hunt of this, which looks incredible. Which I wouldn't mind getting. Yeah, I don't know if, what does that say? Racer. Oh, it just says Racer. Okay, I thought it was a brand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all black. Wish there was something else on it. But yeah. Switch hands again. Turbo Streak. It's another one. This reminds me of a Matchbox F1 car they did. Maybe it's that casting. I can't quite remember. I don't think it is. But I know Hot Wheels did a lot of Corgi castings. And I think they sort of interchanged Corgi, Matchbox, and Hot Wheels, because Hot Wheels bought Matchbox in, I think, the 90s. And they're like, yep, we'll take some of your castings. But yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. What year is this? 95. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, again, I'm not like an F1 nerd or by any means, so I could be getting them all wrong. Cadillac De Vil, doesn't say. I'm pretty sure this is a De Vil. Again, first edition. I quickly looked it up. I was going to leave a comment and say that this was a first edition, but I didn't, because I'm greedy. No. Yeah, so I just grabbed one. I saw it and I thought, that looks familiar. Seeing this sort of layout, because that usually means it's a first edition. I think very rarely it means it isn't. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I really like the color. The color looks really good in person. It shows the shape of the car well. It looks very big too. Then you get to the roof and it looks pretty awful. I don't really like that. Would have been better if it was like a light pink. But yeah, first edition Cadillac, so that was a pretty good score. There's that one. No. Yeah, Dodge Caravan. Don't have much to say on this. Yeah, it's a funny looking car. Ugly wheels. I don't like these. Yeah. It's a funny looking car. Don't know why they did that. This one, the Baja Truck. Well, it's like a trophy truck. Bad Mudder. So I guess this isn't. Oh no, Ford. Okay. I wonder if it's supposed to be squashed like that. Yeah, I've never seen this one before. I do like trophy trucks. I think they're pretty cool. This is pretty neat. I've never seen this. Just looking at the sponsors. Is there anything? Nah, I thought there might be like Moon Eyes or something like that. Something I'd recognize. Goodyear, obviously. But yeah, I don't recognize any of the others. Busquet. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think there was a wheel variation he had for sale, but I just got the one. But yeah, interesting car. And the final packaged one, the Mach 1 Mustang. John actually had this up for sale, and I almost got it, but didn't. Very, very cool. Not a huge fan of this casting. I feel like it doesn't do the actual car justice. It makes it look tiny. Having the rear wheel that big and then having the whole car just like tiny. I don't know why they did that. I mean, they sort of fixed it since with the, I think it's the Boss 302 they've done, and it looks way better. But yeah, I hope they fix this casting, because this has always looked a little bit awkward. There was another one that was, oh yeah, there was a bright orange one, like a fluorescent orange, and that was like the really rare one, and he had that up for sale, but I only really wanted this. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like the yellow, and the black stripe looks pretty neat too. But yeah, that was one I was kind of wanting. Oh, gee whiz, this video is going on forever. I'll quickly do, oh, before that falls off, do these loose cars, and then if you guys are still watching, so the McLaren CLK AMG, is that what it's called? Oh, SLR, sorry, my bad. Mercedes SLR McLaren. Pretty cool car. Yeah, this is Matchbox as well. I don't think Hot Wheels has done this one. There was another one that they did that was lighter silver and had chrome rims, which I'd prefer. But this is a close second. Picked it up for very cheap. Seems to be mint, or like very, very good. No chips or anything. But yeah, so that's going on my shelf. Yeah, really happy to have that one. Nice casting too. The Dixie Challenger. So I maybe be getting another one of these. I've got a mint carded one, which I really like. It's the same one as well. It's not the original. This is the second version that they did. The first one had the Confederate flag, and people probably got shook and said, "Oh, it's racist. Oh, this picture of a cross and stars is racist." So they changed it. But it's still a really cool car. I really like this car a lot. This has obviously been played with. It's got its fair share of like chips, scratches, and the wheels don't sit right sometimes, and that. But I feel like that gives it character. Yeah, very glad to have that. It's definitely going on my shelf somewhere. I have to make room. McLaren 720S. For me personally, this is the only decent modern McLaren that they've made. All the other McLarens are really ugly and terrible, and should be destroyed and remade. Especially the newest one, which looks horrific. But yeah, I really like this one. Never been like a huge McLaren fan by any stretch. But I do like this. Very clean. I've got a purple one, but this looks like 1,000 times better in the orange. Yeah, and my favorite, the Pagani Huayra. So I've got this carded on my wall. It's not there. I don't know where I put it. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, it's still up there. Sorry. So this is a first edition as well. It doesn't say that on the packaging, but it is. Then they did a silver one, which I also have carded, and they did a black one or a blue one, or they did both. I can't quite remember. But yeah, really nice. I was wanting to get a second one of this to open. Now I've got one. This is pretty good condition. Like, I would say very good to new. Yeah, I don't want to touch the rims too much, otherwise they fade. Yeah, I would say one of the best looking cars in the world. This car. Yeah, I would love to get like a 1/18th scale one. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, that was it, I think. Yeah. Oh my god, sorry, this video went on for ages. Yeah, if you guys like these long videos, let me know if you prefer me to like cut it up. It's like one lot of cars, and then cut it there, and then do another video, and that way, just let me know. I don't really mind, just as long as it's not boring you guys to tears. But yeah, there should be some other stuff later this week still to come. There's a few other things maybe I'll do today. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.